everyone, it's Alma from the Cat's Pajamas, and I'm here today to show you how to use our new Rolled Nest CutUps die. Our Rolled Nest CutUps die comes with a rolled nest and 2 leaves. You can use our Rolled Nest CutUps die with our stamp set Nesting or by itself. When you run your die through the die cut machine, you'll find that the die doesn't cut all the way around. It's still attached to the original piece of paper. See it right there? Where it's still attached and it didn't cut all the way through? Go ahead and snip that free with a pair of scissors. Now I'm going to show you how to use our rolled nest die with our stamp set Nesting. Take the nest from the nesting set and ink it up. Here I'm using dye ink because I'm going to be handling it right away, but you can use whatever ink you want. So ink your stamp and stamp on the rolled nest. I'm going to repeat this 2 more times, rotating the nest each time as I go. And I'm going to overlap it slightly just to give it that kind of nesty look. See? Pretty nesty. Now remember the beginning of the video where we snipped the die away from the outside sheet of paper? Well, that's where we're going to start rolling. I just grab that little branch, I start rolling it loosely around my finger. I'm rolling it loosely around my finger so that I can be sure that there's space in the middle for me to be able to put whatever I want. Now just keep rolling until you reach the center. And then when you reach the center, I like to let it go. That way it unfurls a little bit and looks really nesty. Now I could leave it like this, or I could add a glue dot to secure it. Just take a glue dot, find that little branch, see the branch that we started with? Just put a little glue dot on the end, and then you're going to have to adjust a little bit, tighten up the nest, depending on what you're going to put in the middle of it. And then secure it down. Now comes the hard part, deciding what I'm going to put in the center. I think in this case I'm going to put little turquoise beads in there. I think they look a lot like robin's eggs. So I just take a turquoise bead, put a glue dot on the back, and insert it into the nest. Couldn't be simpler. Just one more. Pretty cute. Yep, really cute. Now I'm going to show you how to make a rolled nest without stamping. Start off with a fresh rolled nest, and this time I'm going to be using dye ink and a sponge applicator to sponge what will be the top of the nest. I really like how when I apply the ink, it darkens the edges and really shows off the twigs and branches of the nest. And I just keep going all the way around till I can't go any further. And because this is a 3-dimensional object, I turn it over and do the other side. Now if I want, I can add a second color to add more dimension, but I think I'm okay this time just doing this one color. And if I wanted to, I could sponge the body of the nest as well, just to give it a little bit more dimension too. The last time we rolled the nest, we rolled it around my finger. This time we're going to use tweezers. And rather than roll from the outside edge, we're going to roll from the inside edge. I just think it's a little easier to remove the tweezer when we're done rolling. So I just grab the branch and start rolling. If you've ever done rolled flowers, This is probably the way you've done it. So I just keep going, rolling loosely until I get to the center. I don't have to worry about it being too tight. Loose is good. Now remove the tweezers from the nest. You may have to jiggle it a little bit. There you go. And then you adjust the nest, making sure that there's enough room in the center for you to put stuff in. There you go. Now remember that branch that we grabbed in the very beginning with the tweezers? Go ahead and pull that through the nest. See it right there? I'm going to put a glue dot right there. And then I'm going to attach it to the base of my nest. Tighten up the nest a little bit, and then secure the branch to the bottom of the nest. There you go. Now how cute is that? So what am I going to put in this nest? Well, I think I'm going to put little pearl beads in there. I really like the way this looks. I just put the little pearl beads into the nest with little mini glue dots. I like the little mini glue dots the best for this, just because they don't show when I put them into the nest. See? Just insert the beads into the nest, and it gives a really great, elegant look, don't you think? I just love the way this looks. Now remember, our rolled nest came with 2 leaves. So what do you do with them? Well, you cut leaves, of course. I like them attached to the nest. It gives a really pretty spring look. I just took a little white glue and attached the leaves to the base of the nest. Pretty cute. So there you have it. Making a rolled nest is easy with the Rolled Nest CutUps die.